Back at the office, Michael here. Appreciate you guys rocking with me. Today is Monday, Labor Day. That's probably about a week later before you guys see this, before I get it uploaded. We have 5 orders going out today. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So it's been a really slow week. Really slow. Um, I will say this, the three of the things that sold, I listed last week. They sold within a couple days of listing, so that's good. I had a great garage sale weekend. You're going to see that here in the next couple of days or so. We got a ton of stuff, spent about $150, and there's probably $1,500 to $2,000 in value. So there's a lot of potential upside. Well, let's get into it because I want to talk about it a little bit. First of all, well, where'd I put them? Here they are. Lost them already. I sold these two Xbox 360 rechargeable batteries. This came out of that same Xbox lot where all the other little accoutrements came out of. These sold for $15 plus shipping on top, which is, I would say, right in the middle of where these are going for. The comps on individual ones were between $5 and $9. So I figured, well, I'm going to put them together and see if I can get 15, and they sold almost right away. So again, we got to be getting close to doubling our money on that buy and having not sold a single Xbox yet. That's crazy. Just sold a couple of individual games and all of these little bits and pieces that came with. I'm tempted to actually crack open. I pre-boxed all the Xboxes, so I'm tempted to crack them open and just part the whole thing out. Controllers, systems, games. I'm really tempted to do it. They might sell faster. I may not get top dollar doing it that way in this particular instance, but I think they'll sell faster. Let's see, what else? I sold this dishwasher. This is basically a microfiber brush for cleaning your records. Still had some of the solution in there. I picked this up at a garage sale for $1, sold for $21.50 plus shipping on top. That also sold here within a couple of days of listing. I sold, let me see if I can pick this up here without destroying it, the Casper candelabra. This came out of the auction a couple weeks ago now. Finally got this listed again last week, sold right away. I was actually getting offers on this almost immediately and I had it listed for $39.99. Most of the ones that were listed were auctions, so technically it wasn't the cheapest one. The auctions, probably most of them sold for more than that in reality, but I was the cheapest buy it now option. I immediately started getting offers for $20, like immediately. I probably declined 10 offers for $20. Somebody paid the full asking price, $39.99 on that. So really happy with that. I sold this weather report record. I took an offer on this. I think this sold for $30 if I remember correctly. I had it listed for $50, which at the time that I listed it was pretty spot on for what they were selling for. But there were quite a few that were listed for less. A couple of auctions that were ending within a day, and they were sitting right around like 15, 20. So yeah, we had a little bit of negotiating on that, but I'm happy with that. $30 on that. I don't know where we're at on the records, but we're officially in the profit for that entire record buy. I know that. We've probably actually 30, 70, 80, 90. We got to be close to not quite double. We're probably 1.5 times on our money right now. And we have, of course, tons of records to go. So that's really awesome. I'm not going to pull this all out, but I sold this food processor attachment for the Ninja. I think I talked about it originally. I was going to part everything out, like every individual little piece I was going to part out. That was my original plan. Excuse me. A lot of the parts are like $10 individually, a lot of them. And yeah, I would have made more money that way. I probably would have done, I think the way I have it listed right now, I'm going to do about $250. And if I had parted it all out individually, I'd probably be like $300 to $350, but it would take forever. A lot of these like parts like this, the blades and stuff, like there's nothing about this that can't be like knocked off, you know what I'm saying? And there were a lot of third-party knockoff versions on eBay. And And when I only have like one of each, I didn't want to compete with that. So I decided to kind of put the stuff together. So you saw I sold the blender with the blade. That sold for 60 bucks, I think. This sold, I took a best offer on all of this for 65. It's a couple of lids. The shipping on this is going to be crazy. Couple of lids. It's got like a couple of cheese grater attachments, the whipping blade, the chopping blade. I guess that's it. An extra, like a little mini bowl for cheese, for grating cheese. So that sold for 65. And that is everything that's going out. So let's see. 65, 95, 115, 130, $170 on 5 items. That's really good. That's really good. I cannot be mad about that. That is almost all pure profit. The only thing that's technically not is the Casper candelabra, because this is the first item that's sold out of that buy. But realistically, that's $170 straight into my pocket. So definitely can't be mad about that at all. So a lot of stuff to list still. A lot of stuff to take pictures of, clean up, and all that good stuff. And I don't think I'm gonna get any done this week. I've got too much work to do this week. But after this week, I think should start to slow down at work a little bit. Maybe I can kind of get some work done during the day next week. And then as we go into closer into the holiday season, we'll be able to get more listing done. I'm actually looking forward to that holiday season as well, because a lot of what I still have listed are like action figures. And I got all the Star Trek toys. I still have a bunch of Funko Pops. Obviously, we have video games, the kind of stuff that is probably more likely to sell around that time. So I think a lot of my sort of backlog on my listings on my store will start to move then as well. So, hi everybody, welcome back to the office. Michael here. Today is Wednesday. Swig of gin for the working man. We're actually having a pretty decent week. Quite a few orders going out so far, which is great after the slow last week or two that we've had. Actually, I had 2 orders go out yesterday. I didn't even have time to record it. Just way too busy. In fact, I didn't even box them up until this morning, and they went out today. So, yeah, it was kind of hectic. I'll try to frame this up so I can put the pictures up here. But we sold that animatronic witch from the last auction buy. I took an offer on that, $17.99 plus shipping. So we are up now. Let's see, $58 gross on that auction buy. I think we paid $30 for it, so not a huge profit. Admittedly, those were 2 of the probably easier sales out of that lot, the Witch and the Casper. But we still have a couple items in there with some value. We'll probably double or triple our money. I'll say double our money. I guess we're already on our way to doubling our money. We'll probably triple our money on that when it's all said and done, but it's going to take a little while. And then I also sold... Oh, yeah, I sold MI5 Season 1. That came out of, I don't even know which media buy at this point. Probably 2 or 3 buys ago. I had that listed for $10 plus shipping. I took an offer for $7.20 plus shipping, which made it $10 with free shipping. But happy with that. I'm trying to get those pictures up there so you can see it. Not that it really matters. And then we got some pretty good stuff going out today. I sold Midsummer Murders. This is set 5. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 disc set, and I think there's like, no, I guess there's only 5 stories in there. That sold for $20 plus shipping. Happy with that. I sold a Jean-Luc Picard figure. Took an offer on this for $10 plus shipping. Not bad. I sold a couple of records, actually to the same buyer. They purchased this New York Philharmonic Peter and the Wolf record. I want to say that was $10. $9.99 plus shipping on that. And then also picked up this Paul Simon Graceland album. I took an offer on this of $17 plus shipping. This is a really good album, actually. I was tempted to keep this one. We kept quite a few Paul Simon records. My wife's a big fan, and this is just a really good album. But it was also one of the few that had some real value to it. I had it listed for $20. Original price $7.99 from Tower Records. But yeah, so that sold for $17. So, you know, not bad. Oh, one more. This actually just happened. I sold a set of these, 2 of these vintage Seahawks rocks glasses. These are, let me see if I can show you here. These are from Mobile Gas. These were a giveaway, I'm assuming, or maybe you had to purchase X amount of gallons, or I don't know, but they were a promotional item for a Mobile Gas. Super vintage. I would say within the first 5 seasons. So late 70s, early 80s at most. Um, Super cool. These have been in my collection for a long time. I think my grandmother had these originally. Um, but it was just one of those things where I never wanted to use them because I didn't want to break them, and I didn't want to like wash them and wear off the image on it. So then they just kind of sat for a long time. And after a while, I was like, we can sell these. $15 on the pair. I took an offer on that. That actually sold through Mercari. Getting ready to take everything down from Mercari with the new fees and everything, but I still have basically through the end of the month. And actually, the way it read, it seems like anything that's already been listed will be grandfathered in. So we'll see. I might leave the items up and see what happens when one sells and see if I get charged the fee. I don't have much up there that's really worth worrying about. There's some comics and some action figures, and then a bunch of random odds and ends that just isn't on eBay. So I'm not too worried about it, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's everything going out. 27, 37, 27, 37, 47, 57, 60, $72. So not bad. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let me know what you think about whatever. I don't know. I'll see you next time.